What we are seeing right now is a recording of a short test I made in New State Mobile. The game was set on high graphic settings with the frame rate locked on Ultra using the Vulkan API. Currently, the game is running pretty well, though it is not at a level where we can play it competitively. As soon as we do a 180 to this house, however, the game starts to bog down, with noticeable frame drops, severe stutters, and lags that becomes worse the moment we enter the house, from which, soon after, causes the game to crash. I believe this problem is caused by the interior light sources present in the house, as we can see right here. These are not enabled on settings lower than high, and for some unknown reasons, this issue can be toned down by switching the graphics API to OpenGL. However, using that will result in a stuttery game, and this becomes worse with the presence of enemies and hostile projectiles and busier areas regardless of graphic settings. This problem doesn't just affect the in-game side, but also the out-game. Vulkan on my device makes the UI experience a pain in the neck, with a stuttery and laggy transitions that ruins the experience. The menu also becomes hazy for some reason when using Vulkan. Switching to OpenGL solves it, but as I've said, it doesn't do much for the gameplay side of things. This is not much of a problem on higher end devices, especially on iPhones and iPads, where there's less devices to optimize and with most being more powerful than their Android counterparts, though it is visible, but not as severe nor as problematic. Similar problems also plague other titles from the studio behind this game, Krafton, like PUBG PC and their more recent Callisto Protocol. PUBG PC has had problems with its performance and stability for a very long time. Their newer release, Callisto Protocol, also has these problems as well. From what Multahar said, this seems to be a problem of Unreal Engine 4, as it has been said to have issues with compiling shaders. And if my device were too weak, then they wouldn't be able to run the game that you are seeing right now. The name of this game is Battle Prime, a game that stays true to its claims of next-gen visuals for mobile. The game runs mostly smooth on my device, and despite its visuals, this is only the low settings. I've rarely encountered crashes in this game, and when I do, it's usually because of a bug in the loading screen upon opening the game after an update. The devs are completely aware of this problem, but they don't seem to want to fix it. It's been here since the game's release, and I've yet to heard of the problem being tended to. I hope for this video to shed some light into this issue in order to make this game a tad better. This concludes the end of the video, and thank you for watching.